Hi guys, welcome to another edition of General Jerry channel. Guys, today we're going to be discussing the ratings problem. We're going to be discussing the travesty of last week's Raw. I wasn't going to cover this, but then it was on the news to say that apparently this Raw was worse than last week. Now, I did see some clips online. I didn't see the full show because I have a social life. I did see some clips on Smackdown. Both of them were very, very bad. Very, very bad. I think out of the two shows, there was only two good things that came out of it. Daniel Bryan, to a certain degree, with his promo, like, he's getting a lot of... Like, the problem is, he couldn't get a lot of heat because he's Daniel Bryan, but with this whole veganism thing and the whole you're destroying the earth, like, it's almost like a trolling thing, that might work. But overall, I really couldn't give a flying shit. I think they really did make a bad decision turning him heel. I don't see a point in it, really. You know, like, turning into a bad guy. It more benefits him being a good guy than it does being a bad guy. But we'll have to wait and see. How's it going, everyone? So let's look at the comments here. How's it going, Mighty One? We got Mandy. How's it going, Charles? We got Robbie Battle in the house. What's happening, guys? All right. So, right. So we're gonna get into Raw first. Before we do, we'll look quickly at the Raw ratings, real quick. So, in case you don't know, Raw hit an all-time low record, apparently. And it's the lowest rating in a long, long time. It hit actually a record low. This Raw was absolutely awful. They decided to put Dean Ambrose in a gas mask. Why? Why? Like, I thought the whole point of turning this guy heel was so that we could take him serious. But now he's acting more goofy as a heel than he was a face. He's acting all goofy. He's wearing a gas mask. He's trying to look like Bane. It just looks cheesy. It looks stupid. And it looks horrendous. And it is an awful, awful show. I have a theory as to... A lot of people turn around saying to me, right, quite simple, right? A lot of people turn around saying to me, right, so why was this week's Raw bad when they had a bad Raw? Because usually last week's Raw... Like, they learned their mistakes, and then they would have a good Raw, right? I have a theory, because I think that the staff in WWE, the actual, not the audience, but the staff, the wrestlers, weren't fully aware that this Raw was absolutely panned. Because I think that they constantly hear that this Raw was bad, this Raw was bad, this Raw was bad. So they're just like, well, every week's Raw is bad, right? But they didn't realize that this Raw, the one, not this week, but last week, was even worse. And then they didn't learn it, so they repeated what they did. And now they're realizing, oh, why is our ratings down? Should we look on the news as to why Raw's bad? Oh, it's universally panned. Yes, mainstream media even covered this. Mainstream media even covered how bad Raw was 2 weeks ago, or last week. And even covered how bad it was this week. So a lot of the spotlight is now going on WWE. WWE might try and pick up things because of the stock. If people in the stock are saying that the show's like not doing well or whatever, or it's on the news for a bad way, they might pull out. I highly doubt that. But overall, Raw is absolutely fucking terrible. It was absolutely awful. Awful, awful show. I'll look at your comments here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Yeah, I heard about Dynamite Kid. Let's see. Dynamite Kid passed away. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. Brian and Becky don't deserve to be heel. That's true. I'll get into that in a minute. I haven't talked a lot about Becky Lynch. But I will get into that. I enjoyed Smackdown with Daniel Bryan. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the promo was pretty good, but sweet baby Jesus, like, it's just so disconnected. It's so fucking disconnected. I hate people that are saying that Becky Lynch is the next Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, I'll admit, like, she's decent, but she's no Steve. People generally need to wise up. Isn't the next Raw going to be a holiday show? My God, are they always a joy to watch? I'm lying, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely genuine terrible. It's just genuinely terrible. Like, so, and I even just watched clips of it. I didn't watch the full thing. And I didn't miss much. So let's get into your Raw right now, okay? Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax versus by the way, I want to get into something very serious at the end of this video. So if you continue to watch the whole way through, I want to get into something quite serious about WWE. It's something that needs to be addressed. So anyway, Ronda Rousey and Natalya versus Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka. I really like. Some people said this was good. It's just the same as what we've seen before. It's just the same old shit. And apparently people hate Ronda Rousey now. I actually like her. I think she's actually the only redeeming quality of this Raw show. Honestly, I'm only watching clips for Ronda, and I'm only watching SmackDown for Paige. Anyway, but yeah, like Ronda, I do like Ronda. To be honest, I don't know why she's getting a lot of shit right now. It's just utterly ridiculous. Right, so So Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks and Bayley have another open forum. This this was just terrible. This was just why did you think this was a good idea? It wasn't a good idea last week. Why did you decide to do it this week? But apparently they wanted to do it. They decided, oh, this would be a good idea. This would be no. It's a terrible idea. Okay. First of all, Bayley needs to, like, what's no one. Right. I'm just gonna say it because I don't know if anyone else has said this, but I'm just gonna say it. No one cares about Bayley and Sasha Banks' beef. It's not that big of a deal anymore. They had good matches on NXT. It was good, yeah. But we don't really care about their friendship or what they're doing. I don't really care. I just don't care, okay? I know that's a meme, like a meme of me lately with the whole care thing, but I just generally don't care. Why is this a thing? I don't care, okay? It's shit. It's awful. I'm glad Alexa Bliss was there, though. She's good. She's good with girl. But anyway, no, but like, but honestly, this segment was atrocious, absolutely awful. Oh yeah, they were taking like fans' questions, and like it's obviously predetermined. Like, what do you think? And like, it's just the most basic questions, and it's just. Do you know what they should have done? They should have actually done a real open forum, like actually speak to fans in the audience, and someone like curses and swears or something and causes a controversy. Now that's entertainment. But it's terrible, absolutely awful. Worst, that was just awful, downright awful. Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Mickie James and Alicia Fox. How does Alicia Fox still have a job? Chat, can you tell me? Can someone tell me? Can someone tell me how Alicia Fox has still got a job? Jerry, can you speak in an American accent? Hi guys, how's it going? This is Jerry here from California, and just really want to talk about Raw right now. Just honestly, it's my best thing. I could probably do a better one, but I've still got a bit of the flu. Anyway, I love Taz when he bashes the show on his podcast. Yeah, I've noticed he's been doing that a lot lately. She is sleeping around apparently. Ooh. Thank you, Super Bleach. Who's sleeping around? I like the beef Bayley has in that fat ass. Oh, God. Cabal, you dirty boy. Mandy, if you don't like Sasha Banks, then why do you have her your avatar? I think it's to do Mandy Rose or something. I don't know. Anyway, right. Anyway, getting distracted here. So, yeah, like, honestly, I didn't like the match, to be honest. Yeah. Can we stop this Lucha house rules? I really don't care. Can we just have them three and just, like, I don't know, throw them in the back of the audience so that we don't really care? I just don't care, really. I really don't care about this whole Lucha house rules. Lucha House Party, you know, like a bar fight. Why can't you just do a bar fight? Scott Dawson. Oh yeah, there's a bit of controversy, by the way, in this. So apparently the Revival were like posting saying, like, how come Becky Lynch was and the Nia Jax thing was getting highlighted because, you know, Nia Jax punched that Becky Lynch, but how come the Lucha whatever they actually hurt one of their stars in the Revival, like hurt his eye or something like that. I don't know the real details, but like hurt him, and that wasn't highlighted. To be honest, the Lucha House Party rules is just stupid, and they need to end it. So yeah, Baron Corbin's promo. Baron Corbin can't act for shit. I'm sorry, but like I reserve myself, and I really regret not doing it. But a lot of years, whenever he was wrestling, I didn't like him. And a lot of people were like, I like Baron Corbin. Like, you know, every time like there's someone in NXT, they just go, oh, he's amazing. He's amazing. No, he's not. He's terrible. He was awful on the microphone. I didn't particularly like him in the ring. And I was happy he didn't win Money in the Bank, looking back on it, to be honest. Baron Corbin is just awful. He's terrible. He needs to be just off the TV. I don't know why they're highlighting him, this guy. Dolph Ziggler turned face. Probably because Dolph was winning a lot, maybe as a heel. And now, you know, whenever Dolph turns face, he ends up jobbing a lot. It's blatantly obvious that Drew McIntyre is probably going to be a champion. And as apparently he's favored to win the Royal Rumble. Bet you all forgot about the Royal Rumble, like it's in like next month or something. Something like that there in January. Yeah, bet you all forgot about that. But yeah, the Royal Rumble's happening. I'm not looking forward to it. Although I hope Drew McIntyre actually wins it, to be fair. Drew McIntyre, I haven't seen much of his WWE run, but I like it so far. It's just he's in this awful, awful Baron Corbin stable. And I hope he doesn't stay in the stable. I hope he breaks away soon, like by Royal Rumble time, so then he can become like, he can maybe win the Royal Rumble or something. I don't know. But yeah, Dolph Ziggler then had words with Drew McIntyre. It was all right, to be fair. No, I didn't really care. Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler. It was an all right match. It's okay. It's what we're seeing. Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush interrupt Eli. I don't know why Bleacher Report gave us an A, but I thought this was awful, to be honest. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable versus Drake Maverick and AOP. Didn't particularly care. Don't really care. Yeah, so Are You My Mummy? Anyone that'll get that reference from Doctor Who will know what I'm about to talk about. Dean Ambrose came in with the gas mask, and honestly, he looked like an absolute idiot. I really don't like Dean now, and it's not because he's a heel. He's just cringy. He's just super, super cringy. And he's just the type of character where you want to say, you are, like, just stop. And it's not, like, you can tell he's dying inside doing this type of thing. But the way they're writing Dean Ambrose is just awful. They haven't learned from their past mistakes. They're making him look like Bugs Bunny. He looks like a Looney Tune, okay? He looks like a goddamn Looney Tune. Dean Ambrose continue their rivalry and stuff. Like, he's just awful. Absolutely terrible. Dean Ambrose continued to build heat. Let me see. Ambrose continued to build heat, doing just enough to make fans want to see him. Fuck off, Bleacher Report, you cunts. This was awful. Yeah, Heath Slater becomes a referee now, apparently. Rhino. It's just, this was just awful. Like, I don't even think Heath Slater still had a job, but apparently he does. Him and Rhino are broken up now, and Rhino's out the door, and that's pretty much it. Like, just fucking stupid. Ronda Rousey and Amber Moon versus the Hippopotamus and Tamina. I mean, sorry, Nia Jax. I kid, by the way, about Nia Jax, but to be honest, she sounds like a bit of an entitled cunt. I used to like her. But the whole thing with her and Becky Lynch, I felt that there was somewhat of a vindictiveness. And she reminds me a lot of, you know, girls that are quite jealous of other girls that are successful. That's what she reminds me of. She's terrible on the microphone and absolutely god-awful in the ring. One of the redeeming, I don't know what she had some redeeming quality to me to a certain degree, but now I just think that she's just a little bit of an entitled cunt, so I think she's a bit of a twat. So, yeah, I don't like Nia Jax anymore, so I don't really like her, and don't particularly like her and don't really care. And that's it. So the end of the show with Ronda Rousey, Amber Moon, and Nia Jax, and Moon and Ronda Rousey defeated Tamina and Jax. I couldn't give a flying fuck. Yeah, this Raw was awful. I'm giving this a 1 out of 10. Okay, 1 out of 10. Let's see. 1.9 million viewers for Smackdown last night. Yeah, that's absolutely awful. See Charlie Wolfkill's comment. Real porn is Alexa Texas in her ass. Oh my god. Funny as fuck. I don't know if that's a real Charlie or not, but Raw and SmackDown were garbage. I'd rather get drunk and off to some porn. That's my definition of a good time. I really hope that's actually Charlie, because that's fucking hilarious. Should come back. Yeah. I really hate this chat because I have to manually show your comments, like, because of curse words and stuff now. I have to, like, manually, like, sort out the chat. I really need a moderator in here. Ziggler is so boring. I don't mind Ziggler, to be fair. I mean, I would rather have Ziggler than any other fucking person on the roster currently because they're all idiots. Which I know sounds weird, but, like, honestly, at least he's trying. I think some of these wrestlers aren't even trying on the show. Rhino looked pissed. Rhino has gone to politics. Oh, God. I like SmackDown Live better than Raw, but NXT UK is where it's at. That was by Scott. Well, first of all, right. Well, do you want to get into? We'll get into SmackDown right now. We'll get into SmackDown and what my whole opinion of it is. I haven't watched that much, so this is pretty much going to be like old school SmackDown spoilers. Which usually ends up me going crazy. Right, so Charlotte Flair and Oksana and Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Yes, Charlotte Flair, Oksana versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Is that the right one? It is the right one. Sweet. Against Sonya Deville. I didn't really, yeah, I couldn't give a shit, to be honest. Really couldn't care. Cesaro versus Xavier Woods versus Jey Uso. Didn't care either, to be honest. I can't believe they've still got these lot of people feuding. Still, like, I actually completely forgot about them. I just don't care. Like, it doesn't stand out as much. I'm sure they had a great match, but I really don't care. Daniel Bryan and The Miz almost found common ground on Miz TV. This was all right up until the point, like, there was only one good point of this, and that was, like, Daniel Bryan trying to get heat. He's not going to get heat. Like, you put him against Brock Lesnar and put him fucking over. That should have been the time to turn him face. So, yeah. It was all right, but honestly, it's just something that we see most of the time anyway. Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy for the millionth time. I think they need to stop that. They faced more times than I've had hot dinners. AJ Styles versus The Miz. It was an all right match, to be fair. But overall, just, yeah, I'm just kind of you know, it was a better main event than Raw, we'll say that. This SmackDown, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Still a god-awful show, by the way. Still an awful show. But I don't want to sound like all the others. Like SmackDown's better, because SmackDown for a while was even worse than Raw for a while. But I suppose that you can't get any worse than Raw. So overall, like, it's pretty bad overall, and things are quite terrible. It sounds like they just want to kill the Yes Movement. Yeah, I think so. How's it going, Bambi? How's it going? Fucking great promo on Tuesday. Yeah, it was a decent promo. It's just I just couldn't care less. Raw and SmackDown getting those TNA ratings. Yeah, I mean, wrestling's just fucked now in general, to be honest. See, Almighty One. Dean Ambrose used the gas mask because of the fat neckbeards and weirdo smart smell got to him. I suppose you gotta be protective. Which blonde is the one who looks like the blue Smurfs? Is that Mandy? No, I like Mandy. I won't have that, Cabal. I like Mandy. I like her indeed. Anyway, aka Boring. Yeah, remember I can't Baron the Boring Corbin. He's just boring. Like, he's just absolutely terrible. All right. This company is a huge exception of having the same matches every time. That's the problem with this, is that it's just the same matches that we've seen all the time. It's the same old crap. You know what I mean? Like, it is the same old crap. It's absolutely awful. It's absolutely terrible. And honestly, just like, even just thinking of wrestling makes me physically sick. It makes me actually physically sick. It really does. Yeah, I don't know. I can see Vince running the show for another 5-10 years. To be honest. But see, here's the problem, right? And this is what I wanted to say. The most important thing at the end of the show is that if WWE, like, all jokes aside, if WWE constantly head the way that they're going to go, wrestling will probably be wiped off in 50 years' time, 100 years' time, because WWE now is, like, overall morale is low. Like, people now, because before, like, about 5 years ago, even during the Daniel Bryan thing, people pretended that they weren't going to watch it, right? And they said, I'm not watching it, and then they ended up watching it. What we've seen over the last year or two, especially this year, is genuinely, especially this year, it is probably, it's just fucked. Like, no one cares. Everyone is now actively not watching it. They're not actively watching it. Now, I kind of have I don't want to sound all smarkish, but I have a suggestion. I know, I just wanted to say it. And it's something that Kevin Nash brought up a lot of years ago, which I do agree with. I think that there needs to be a Friday night show that is rated R or for adult themed. I think that there needs to be a show to cater to maybe us fans. Now, I'm not going to say that children shouldn't watch the show, because we were all kids when we watched WWE. I'm not stupid, okay? So here's what I suggest, okay? To fix WWE. WWE Raw is for kids, right? The kids can watch that. No one watches Raw anyway. No one gives a crap, right? SmackDown is for teenagers, okay? So SmackDown is specifically aimed for teenagers. Most teenagers actually probably watch SmackDown anyway. So just have SmackDown aimed for teenagers, you know, make them happy, you know, stuff like that, right? Yeah. And then obviously NXT, you can have that, whatever, right? You can have that. And then your pay-per-views will be like not every month, but like, you know, lower than what they are before. And then every Friday, there should be a show either aired on the WWE Network, specifically the WWE Network, where it is for Friday nights, where people are off work, like they're coming home from work. So they obviously have to get up. They don't have to get up the next day. Friday nights where it's adult. There's cursing, swearing in it. And I think that's what needs to be done. That's what I think needs to be done. And that's what I think. I think that's honestly the best thing that WWE can do right now. They're not going to do it. And that's just the way it is. Yeah, exactly. Kids and teens are probably going to be watching the Friday one as well. Like some of these kids, right, today, like obviously back in my day, there was a lot of like kids cursing and swearing, you know, obviously South Park and stuff like that. But like today, it's just like kids watch adult stuff now, like Adult Swim. They watch, you know, even YouTubers cursing and swearing, you know, like Logan Paul and Jake Paul are by no means PG there, John. I think WWE just needs a bit of an edge because we're living in an edgy world now where everyone is trying to push the boundaries of humor. And WWE need to do that. They need to push the boundaries because that's what they were good at. And they're just completely annihilating their entire strength. You understand what I mean? Completely annihilating their strength and just really fucking everything up for everyone, really. PewDiePie is more balls. Yeah, even PewDiePie is more ballsy than WWE-raw, and he used to be PG. Kids play Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, there's like kids trying to play Red Dead Redemption. I'm glad, not glad that they're playing it, but I'm glad Red Dead's a lot more complicated. So the kids are kind of having a problem playing it. Although like they're playing Fortnite more, which is good. Like a lot of kids are on the Fortnites, that little Fortnite thing. But you know, real cowboys, real men are on Red Dead Redemption. Fuck Fortnite. I've actually had stuff for only one game. I actually should probably react to be playing it for the first time. I don't know if anyone would be down for that. Trying to play Fortnite for the first time and just me taking the piss out of it. I've seen like Family Guys for kids. Yeah, kids watch Family Guy. It's just I don't understand why they don't do this Friday show. It makes no sense. Like, why do you not? Like, it's so easy. And people are saying, oh, that's going to affect our stock. It's not. It's not. Like, you'll be able to get away with a lot more on Friday nights. You know, like, Conan O'Brien's more edgier than this shit. Like, Conan O'Brien and Jimmy Fallon and all them. Like, even they're kind of doing edginess. I remember when talk shows were supposed to be, you can't curse and swear. And now you can. Like, you know. Like Graham Norton, he's got celebrities drinking, like, you know. So why can't WWE be like that? They're always so far behind. And I just generally want to see this Friday night show. You know, like a rated R, like it's just so fucking easy. And it's like that's why I've been so angry recently because I really couldn't care less. But I was thinking to myself, like it's so easy to fix it. It's like so easy to fix it. Just have Raw for the children, C Nation, they can do that. Smackdowns for teenagers, and Friday nights can be like a rated R show for adults. And it's only for 1 hour. It's only for 1 hour. I'm not asking for 2 or 3 hours. Alright? I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for 1 hour on a Friday night that's for adults. Like me, and you, and everyone. And as somebody said in the comments, it's very easily done. Like, kids and teenagers are probably going to watch the Friday night one anyway. So, there you go. Like, and you'll probably maximize your audience. Because these kids are, like, playing their Fortnites, and then they live stream. And then they see, oh, there's a rated R wrestling show. And it might get more kids involved in it. And then they watch the Friday night show, okay? Okay, stop rolling kids in cotton wool and trying to protect themselves, okay? Kids are going to watch weird shit, okay? Like, they watch that idiot ninja, okay? They watch that twat ninja on the Fortnites. You know, I sound like an old man now, like. Well, I mean, in fairness, Neil, Kevin Nash did come up with that idea for Friday nights on Raw. He did actually come up. I came up with the idea for like Raw for kids and SmackDown for teenagers and stuff, like a little variant. But Kevin Nash did actually come up with that. I do like. I mean, you know. But honestly, like in my humble opinion, I just fuck. It's just so frustrating because they could easily do something with it, like very very easily do something and actually make it work. Smarks aren't upset that the show sucks. They're upset that their fan favorites aren't getting belts or super booking. I don't. Kind of. I do generally like. There's no one that I support on the show. Like I like Jeff Hardy, right? I wouldn't mind him winning the belt, but overall the show isn't engaging though. So because the show isn't engaging, I don't think anyone's going to rally behind. By that sub, Jerry, looking for a new role model since 6ix9ine got arrested. Oh, flip me. Jesus. You do not want me as a fucking role model, mate. Trust me. Finn Balor gets buried every week, so Smarks want him to be pushed. Yeah. Finn Balor is boring as fuck. I have to agree with you there. He kind of is. You seen the Up Up Down Down YouTube channel where the wrestlers play video games? They're all so charismatic and funny. It just seems like WWE's playing too safe. I absolutely agree. I think WWE just play too safe. Like, I think that it would be a good show if they just let the guys just cut loose and just have fun with it. Like, it's the same with E-Feds, right? Like, I remember this stigma of E-Feds, right? I'm not comparing E-Feds to wrestling, right? But there was this stigma of, like, E-Feds where you had to act serious all the time and you had to, like, be, ugh, I'm gonna beat you. You know, like, E-Feds used to be like that, right? They used to be like that. They used to be like, oh, I gotta be serious. Like, you know. And then me and WJ came along and we did, like, you know, FGW, like faking gay wrestling, and SmackFed, where we just took the piss out of it, right? So there was no one, like, kind of restricting us and stuff like that. And it ended up, we ended up getting more subscribers than any other E-Fed base, all right? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You gotta let guys cut loose and have fun with it. Like, they're not gonna be fucking creative, right? They're not gonna be creative if they don't know what to do. They gotta stop doing cell phone promos too. These things are always complete trash. Apparently, Melanie wants to lick Finn Balor's abs, apparently. What's a cell? Yeah, actually, what is a cell phone promo? Oh, I get what you mean. It's like, it's the same promo all the time. I think that's what you mean. Cabal, I think that's what you mean. Yeah, I agree. The cell phone promos are kind of annoying. Like, where they're the same shit over and over again. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, also the promos is very much like, even Daniel Bryan, for example, like, even when he was cutting a promo, it's all, and I hate you people. And you people should be vegan. And that's why I'm the best. You understand what I mean? It's just like the promos are like all paused. Like, even Baron the Baron Corbin does it. Like, he's like, I'm the general manager of the Raws. And Stephanie McMahon ordered me to do a match. And that's what, like, listen, do the 3-count rule. Do the Jerry 3-count rule for Raw. It is the same boring promos. It's the same boring promos. That vegan thing is clearly Vince McMahon. Yeah, it is, right. Why is everyone fat in WWE? It just looks so dumb. Yeah. I actually do admit some of the wrestlers are not in good shape. Right. You know what I mean? I can't really talk, but like, I'm actually in reasonable good shape. No, I actually am in good shape. Why am I putting myself down for? I am in good shape. What am I talking about? Jerry, what do you think of Baron Corbin's new stable? I think it's the worst thing in humanity. I think it's the worst thing in humanity, and I hope Drew McIntyre pulls out of it quite soon. All the wrestlers are pluggy and don't. Yeah, like they're very they're cutting promos like the 1980s, like Hulk Hogan did. Like even Hulk Hogan cut a better promo than some of these guys, and all he did was listen to me, brother. He didn't even. Hulk Hogan actually didn't really take that many pauses. Like these pauses, like these promos that these wrestlers are doing. Like I'll give an example, right? I'll give an example again. Finn Balor, right? All right, there, it's Finn Balor here. Now listen here, Baron Corbin. You are nothing but a joke. And I'm going to beat you, and that's all it boils down to. And it's just typical. Triple H, I think Triple H is teaching these guys, because it sounds very like Triple H. Because Triple H does talk like that, doesn't he? Doesn't he? I'm the gamer. It's just a genuine waste of fucking time, like, isn't it? Raw and Smackdown, and this year is probably the worst year of professional wrestling, and I know that gets used a lot, but it really is the worst year in professional wrestling history. Not enough time to work out. I don't know how much better shape wrestlers to return from long-time injuries, return companies. No steroids too. Oh, trust me, there's a few on the steroids, trust me. That health policy is a joke. That health policy is only there if they want to get rid of someone. Trust me, they protect a lot of wrestlers on there. That whole thing is a complete joke. To be honest, that whole wellness policy thing is a joke. Triple H is blatantly on it. I'm sorry, but Triple H is blatantly on it. Because he's starting to get that gut. Like, you know what I mean? He's in fantastic shape, but he's blatantly on it. You know, and I don't want to sound like one of those guys, if someone's in shape, like steroids. Because I do think a lot of people, like for example, Zac Efron isn't on steroids. You can tell he's not on steroids. He's a natural build. But Triple H is just an unnatural human being. You know? See, Triple H looks like a human veiny penis. They made their strike rule after Orton's third violation to protect Orton. That's true. Randy Orton breaks that wellness policy more times than anything. You know what I mean? 2017, 2018 are probably the worst years in pro wrestling. Easily. This year was very bad, and I didn't even watch most of it. That's pretty much all the time we got here, folks. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Oh yeah, right. So while we're here, don't go yet. So what do you guys want to see on the channel? What do you guys want to see on the channel? So let me know what you guys think, because I want to see. I know my thing's a bit behind. Game reviews. Melanie said me. Well, hey. Easy now, Melanie. I know she's only joking. Death battle reaction videos. I might do that. I might do that. Okay, we'll just scroll through this. Game reviews, yeah. I think I could probably review Red Dead Redemption, possibly. Death battle reaction videos, yeah, I could do that. Jerry, did you get my message on Twitter? I did, Chase. I seen your video. By the way, your link was like tight with the text. It was like all like tight in the text and stuff, and I couldn't properly click on it, but I just copied and pasted it. Here's the thing with the Sean's U Entertainment thing. If I was too harsh on him, I'd be criticized, because the last hangout I did, I got criticized for being too harsh on him. And then because of him too lenient, then I get criticized as well. So it's a do or don't thing. I think he knows he's not going to change. I think he knows that, sadly. And there's nothing you can really do about it. You know, unless he does something horrendous, then like I'll step back in. But I don't want to constantly go at one person constantly, and I don't want to look like a stalker, if that makes sense. I've moved on, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, we'll get into some of the messages here. Robot Wars Battle Bots reviews. That's a really weird. But fuck, I love Robot Wars back in the day, to be honest. Anything interesting, not politics, but funny stuff. All right. Stream the game awards. Yeah, I might actually do a reaction to that. When is the game awards? I voted in it. That's on a Friday. It's 1:30 in the morning. I wouldn't probably be able to stream it if it's 1:30 in the morning. But I'll review it if you guys want. I'll review the Gaming Awards. Movies, yeah, that's a possibility. Movies, I kind of want to get back into reviewing movies again, like the Avengers and stuff. The problem is, like, I keep doing like kind of like movies and games, but like, and it's not all about viewership, but it's just I'm worried in case a lot of you don't like it, because with the Red Dead Redemption video that I did, like, it didn't fare too well, and that to me is like, do you guys want to see that? Because I don't want to waste your guys' time if there's stuff that I'm making that you don't want to see. You understand what I mean? Someone wrote hentai reviews and porn reviews. Review 6ix9ine's new album. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a reaction, by the way, to KSI versus that guy that dissed him. I have a video already made, so that video should be out tomorrow. So, you know, the diss tracks, I have an actual video made for that and stuff. So, see. NASCAR, I don't know anything about NASCAR, mate. Sorry. I want to see you review the Captain Marvel review. Yeah, I might check that out. Buy his shit, LOL, JK. Collab with Otaku. Review Ryback's booster supplements. Oh my god. Fuck. Right. CM Puke, are you still here? Are you still here? Could someone is CM Puke still here? I'm gonna see how much his actual shit is, because I did not know he actually reviewed supplements. Hang on. Seconds. Yeah, I heard about KSI blocking his brother. That was. I don't know. I want to do a video. I think some of it's fake, to be honest, with the whole KSI thing. I'm gonna check, see if I can find this Ryback thing. I want to see actually how much it is. testosterone booster. Natural testosterone booster. Oh my god. Let's have a... Oh, fuck. He's probably going to flag me for this shit, but I don't give a fuck. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this, actually. What the fuck? Listen, I've taken supplements before, like, you know, like protein shakes and stuff. But if something says natural testosterone, you know that there's some dirt in it. It doesn't even, is it, like, it looks quite small, doesn't it? It's capsules? Oh, that can't be good. That can't be good, yo. That really can't be good. What type of nutritions we're looking at here? Vitamin D. It's a concoction of just... Fuck. Jesus. That word there can't be good. Like, if there's a word that has more than like 6 letters on it, or no, if it has 20 letters, then more than likely it's probably not good for you. Serving size, 5 capsules in a serving size? Wait a minute, 50 quid for 5 capsules, is it? Fucking B, that's a waste of money, isn't it? I thought he had like protein powder or something. Nutrition, right? He has nutrition. I mean, it's all right priced on his website. Why is it cheaper on Shell Shock Extreme Fat Burner? Fuck me. Won't find a better protein anywhere. Yeah, I'm sure, mate. Like, he just got a guy from, like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Horrible logo, by the way. The big guy. I can... Yeah, it's right back here. I can't really do his voice because I've still got the flu. Sweet baby Jesus. That's the face of a man that's gone insane, like. Anywho, I don't know. Black coffee and a morning cardio. Yeah, that's literally all you need. You don't need a fat burner for that. Let's see. It's not your fault. Everyone and their grandmothers are putting out Red Dead gameplays. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh yeah, I want to bring this. Jerry, why did you kiss Shanzu's ass when you had him on your show? You were practically puckering up to the guy. If you actually listen to the start of the show, I criticize him on many different things. Number one was the titles and stuff like that, and I criticized him for a great deal of the show if you actually watch it. The reason why I wasn't too hard as maybe what I was like the 2 hangouts ago was because he's not going to change, and nothing different's going to happen. And also, I just couldn't be bothered, really. Like, just put a fucking end to it and stuff, and, you know, let nature take its course. Nothing I'm going to do is going to change that. I'm not going to suck up to the guy and stuff like that, but I just generally, like, I've done videos on him and I'm moving on pretty much. There's no point going on and on and on about it like a broken record, you know? So, Jerry, I want to see you review the... Yeah, that's right. NASCAR, I couldn't do NASCAR. Rant about how shite Star Wars has turned under Disney. Yeah, I agree. I did not like The Last Jedi. There was one, I don't know if it's one of the Smart Busters crew, like that kind of like group, but there's like one guy in that group that talks a lot about Star Wars. And a few of them, I don't know if they were saying like about Last Jedi, but I really hate The Last Jedi. I think it's the worst. I think it's right. The Last Jedi is worse than Episode 1. Tell me otherwise. I preferred Episode 1, 2, and 3 than The Last Jedi. And that's my honest opinion. In fact, I actually like the prequels. Yes. That's why I haven't done a Star Wars review, but I actually do have a legitimate case as to why the prequels are actually good. So, like, I'm not saying that they're brilliant. I'm not saying that they're brilliant. I'll be honest, I didn't like Sean deflecting and blowing smoke. He was deflecting. Like, I will admit that. He was massively deflecting. Anything I said wasn't going to change his mind. Like, nothing. Like, I've already went down that route. Nothing's going to change. Nothing is going to change. And the more that we accept it, that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Jerry, can I ask you something serious? Sure. Let's see. Episode 1 and 2 had awesome battles, at least built on characters. We liked sequels or shit. Man, yeah. I really didn't like The Last Jedi. I didn't mind The Force Awakens. I didn't mind that. Last Jedi, though, was just awful. Like, it just didn't coexist with the original episode. And I'm not looking forward to the third one, to be honest. Is it true, Jerry, that Sean's... I'm sure. Bring it. I'm sure. I think this is probably just some troll just talking a little shite. Hi, Jerry, my Irish friend. How's it going, RD Central? Star Wars Episode 2, Clone Wars is pretty shitty. It's a shit movie. Like, it's not a good movie. The one redeeming quality, though, is big fucking Jango Fett. And the aspect of clones. That is a legitimate good aspect of the movie. The actual final scene is actually pretty good. The problem is with Episode 2 is the Anakin, Padme things. Rogue One is the only Star Wars Disney. Yeah, I like that. I actually didn't mind that, to be fair. I didn't mind that. Jerry, you could react to one of Grimm's James Ellsworth videos. Oh my god. Yo. Actually, right. So I heard about the news about James Ellsworth, right? Apparently they're saying that he might be innocent. I doubt it. I really do. I'm usually good with my gut instinct. Like, I knew Enzo didn't do that. To me, my gut instinct was saying no. But with James Ellsworth, I don't know. There's just something creepy about him. I'm not saying with the way he looks, but there's been talk, apparently, he's a bit of a creep behind the scenes and stuff. Watch the Anti-Social Injustice Warrior, and he will explain it. Very, very good channel, by the way. Check that out. Are you Becky Lynch fan? Are you a Becky Lynch fan? I mean, I like her. I wouldn't say I'm overly, yes, like, you know. Do you really believe all the stuff Sean said? No. Alan was even telling me, like, during the hangout, I just couldn't be, I was just like, okay. That's just the way I thought about it. Don't trust people with no chins, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I could message him if you wanted to beat him, If you wanted to beat him, I can ask him. Maybe we might do it this weekend or not. I don't know. It's not 100%, by the way, because I'm actually quite busy this week. But I'll maybe get a debate going between you and Sean's Entertainment. Chins are cool if you ain't got one. You're an asshole. I don't get that. If you ain't got one, oh yeah, chins are cool. If you ain't got one, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. Anybody could have been in that spot for the yes movement. That's why I'm not a fan of Daniel Bryan. I do, yes. I want to end it all. In regards to Sean, apparently. Sami Zayn can take Daniel Bryan's spot as a top babyface. I'm not. Where the fuck is Sami Zayn? I completely forgot about that twat. I completely forgot about him, actually. Okay. So, yeah. So, anywho, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to play some Red Dead. By the way, right, does any of you guys want to see me, like, live broadcast Red Dead, like, over the weekend at some point? Let me know in the comments, in the chat, if you guys would like to see that. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty good at the game. I'm already at pretty much rank 22. Nearly at 22 right now. I've been ranking like crazy. Why didn't you play Red Dead Live? Because I didn't know whether you guys wanted to see it or not, you know? Because I do care about, like, I don't want to waste your time, like, if you don't want to watch it. I don't like Red Dead, but if it's not, if it's got good commentary, then sure. Yes, do Red Dead. Alright, so maybe in the weekend, I'll live stream Red Dead Redemption. Over the weekend. I might even do it tomorrow. I don't know, but that's not 100%, but I'll let you guys know. Also, check me out on Twitter. Like, if you're trying to look to see what my latest video is, I usually pin it on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter if you guys want. I'm not just saying that like, oh, follow me on Twitter, guys, and like this video. Like, I'm not one of those people. But, like, if you generally want to see, like, more, like, of me talking about wrestling and other topics, like, 'cause I do talk about other topics, I talk a lot about it on Twitter. So let me know what you think. Do you guys, you all know my Twitter, right? You all know my Twitter. See, there's certain things I can't really talk about on Facebook and stuff like that, but on Twitter, there you go. Oh no, is that the right? Let me check. Is that the right? Yeah, that's the Twitter. So you can check me out on there. Ha ha ha! Yeah, I was. Yeah, I actually was. I actually was. Who was it I was actually following? There's some good wee girls on it, like. Who was I following? No, the last person I followed, funny enough, was Jeffree Star. You know the guy from the Shane Dawson documentary? He was the last one I followed. And then Anna Pierce and Ash from the James Whale show. Storm Huntley. That's her from the show. She was a cosplayer, I think. Ainley, yeah, from that. Yeah, Talk Sport. I followed Chase. Alicia Savage, yeah. So there you go. I also follow. Oh yeah, I was following that other guy, Gogio, whatever you call him, the guy that did the Hates 3 kind of vigilante thing. So Jerry was following Finn Balor, question mark. I actually don't think I follow him, do I? I can't remember. Someone said today Dynamite Kid passed away. Yeah, sadly he did, yeah. When do we get to see another hilarious skit from Sega, WJ, and Robbie battle? Pretty soon, WJ is going to be actively doing videos. I think, hopefully, don't quote me on that. Robbie's here, and Alan said he's down for it. So, yeah, we might probably do a show at some point and let you guys know about it. But the future is looking bright. We actually gained like 100 subscribers actually this month, I think, and I wasn't even uploading that many videos. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.